Hi, welcome to Muddy Mongoose channel, a beginner's guide to mountain biking. This is going to be the start of a little series of videos about the trails at Braefoot, my local trails. A guide to Braefoot. I'm probably going to just focus on one trail at a time, or maybe a couple of trails at a time, and just to give you a flavour of what Braefoot has to offer, and hopefully so you have an idea of what to expect when you come here. There's a lot of varying trails for different levels of experience, from beginners right through to expert level. And so I hope you enjoy this series. If you do, why not give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'd love to hear your comments. If you've been to Braefoot, if not, things you'd like to do, and if there's any other bits you'd like me to focus on. Enjoy. Braefoot mountain bike trails are located at Braefoot Point, a wooded hill on the north shore of the River Forth, right opposite Edinburgh, between the towns of Aberdour and Dalgety Bay. If you're visiting by bike, you can make your way along the Fife Coastal Path, which will take you by St Bridget's Kirk, and follow that along until you come to the entrance of Braefoot Point. You can also get to Braefoot on bike by travelling along Beach Avenue between Aberdour and Dalgety Bay, and cut down a path between two fields which will take you to the entrance of Braefoot. If you're visiting by car, you should take the A921 and turn off the roundabout between Dalgety Bay and Aberdour, which takes you down to Braefoot Marine Terminal. There's a car park about a quarter of a mile down on the left. From there you can again turn onto Beach Avenue and cut down the path which leads between two fields to the entrance of Braefoot. So where I am now is right at the top of the hill at this defence building. You'll know if you found it if it's got this sort of brick door that somebody's painted a wee window on it. And you'll find that it's dotted all amongst it are buildings like this and here. Defence buildings from the First World War, and there's a couple from the Second World War. The concrete ones are from the First World War, some brick built ones that were built in the Second World War, and there's two big gun emplacements here which I call Bang Bang, and they were anti-ship guns trained down the Forth to fend off invasion. In fact, it's quite funny sometimes when I'm here and I'm chickening out doing things, I think about the brave service personnel who were here over 100 years ago, prepared to risk life and limb, and I'm here fretting about going down a slight slope on a push bike. Sometimes I'm so pathetic I make myself want to puke. Anyway, onward. So it's a shared wood. There's other people use it for walking dogs, running. People come here with horses. There's also a lot of wildlife in here. Deer quite often see. Woodpeckers, squirrels, foxes, you name it. It's got all here. It's a brilliant place to come. So just be aware that it's not a sanctioned place, so you're riding at your own risk. If you have an accident, it's basically your own fault, so accept those risks if you want to come. If you look on trail forks, you'll find that all the trails are marked as blue. Don't pay any attention to that, they're not blue. I think most of them are red, and some of them with black sections. But you can go down them even if you're a novice, but just be very careful. There's certain trails that are a lot more easy to go down than others. And on most trails you can miss out obstacles if you want to, and I've really benefited from that. And a lot of the trails, not all of them, a lot of them come off this way. So down this rock slab here that's laced with the roots, that's the beginning of the M1 line, and that goes right down the centre of the hill. So we're going to start off by going down M1. I'm not going to go down it fast, partly because I'm not fast at riding anyway, but just so you can also see the sort of different features that are on this trail. So starts off, as I said, with this rock slab covered in roots. Oh, it's very slippy. Now, this bit's quite rooty, step down bits. There's a wee cookie here. Another cookie here. Oh. There's a couple of big gap jumps there to my left. And then it comes around here and you come down. It's quite a steep wee hill, but it doesn't look like it on the GoPro. And there's a big hip jump here. First of these three jump. And a big hip jump. And then another little kicker. Down to the bottom. So this is the steep hill I've just come down. And if you see halfway there is a wee log going across. That's the first jump. If you're really good at jumping, you can jump and then land on the downside of this. And this is the sort of step up hip jump onto here. I've never even attempted it because I can't really jump. So I just go up the side there, which is fine to do. But there's lots of people can do it, no problem. So if you're good at jumping, come along and give it a shot. It's great fun. So as I was coming down there, I said there was two gap jumps on the M1 line, and here's the second one, and there's one up there, and they're roughly about the same size, I think. I'd say they're both about 15 feet. Maybe this first one's maybe a little bit bigger. The takeoff is certainly a lot steeper than the second one. It's quite a steep takeoff. In fact, that's maybe about taking off there, landing over here. Yeah, 16, 17 feet maybe. The next one's maybe about 15 feet, I think. Pretty sizable jumps. So if you're good at jumping, you should have a lot of fun messing about in those. Come down here, jump, jump, or you can do what I did. I just came around the edge of it all. That takes you into this sweeping berm, and then you go down the hill to this hip jump. Or you can turn off quickly to the left here, tight turn, there's no really berm there, and it takes you around here. And this takes you into a series of berms, it takes you down the hill, and you end up on the same line going to the step up hip jump up there. I'll go down the berms now to show you what it's like. I like these berms, they're quite good just for practicing practice cornering. And that takes you around, and it's this little jump thing. And that's back up to top. On the way down to the gap jumps, there's a rooty section with lots of little step downs which are quite awkward, and they lead into two kicker jumps on two corners. I've sessioned them quite a lot of times, but I find it quite hard to maintain speed coming down that section. And if you're not careful, you can come a cropper like Patterson did. Here he comes. Oh yeah! You alright? One of the things I love about Braefoot, and the M1 line in particular, is depending on what time of year it is, it rides totally different. In the winter it can be slippy, it can be wet, but at least you can see where you're going. In the summer, with all the foliage out in the trees and the densely packed ferns, you've really got to keep your wits about you if you're going at any speed, and you never know what's coming around the corner. M1 is one of the most popular trails at Braefoot. It's packed full of fun features: a rock slab covered in roots, rooty step downs, sweeping berms, gap jumps, kicker jumps, a bomb hole hip jump. What's not to like? So why not visit Braefoot and check it out for yourself?